Welcome everyone once again. Thank you for joining in. So in this session of career development planning boot camps, this is exclusively for certification boot camp. So today now we are in the second segment. Okay, so in the first segment, first phase, we talked about how you configure the success factor career development prerequisites, your how to enable these goals, right? So these are the few things we have discussed, and now we are going to discuss the second part of it, right? The second part of it is today is enabling the development goal plans. Okay, how do you enable the development goal plans? We are going to study. So this part, as I said, because this is highly certification preparation focused, so our focus will be only on clearing the certifications organically. So now we will go through the certification part where exactly these questions are coming up. So it will be having 21 to 30% of questions of your entire paper, right? And enabling the development goal plans. So this is more to deal with the PMGM side of it, okay? But I will be making a note sure that you do not get confused. This one also I will put in the Canva. And today we are going to start the second part of it, okay? So of the certification preparation. So I will go to the control enter, topic area. So, and I will choose it's a H2, the header tool, and topic area is enabling career development program. Right. So this is our topic area today. And there's two. This is the percentage of questions. So now as already we are doing co-piloting the complexity. So we will pick up what are the questions actually here. Probable question this may come up. So already we will go to the segment part of the particular segment. Okay. So I have a Q&A here. So today we are in the second one, right? Second one is having how many questions? Let's see. So the first one we had 8 questions, which we already discussed, right? Second one is having, by the way, 20 questions, probably question 20, right? So what I will do, I will be adding all these 20 questions. So quickly we will be having a snapshot of all these 20, right? So let's see, I will go to the Canva for that, and I will go and let's see what are the questions for today. Okay. So I will removing all these hyperlinks and all, which are good, but I do not need this. So these are the area of questions. Now, you see the summary table. These are 20 areas of question. Purpose of the development goal plan, where to create, modify template, required fields for goal creation, make custom field reportable, export template, set start date, end date. We have assigning permissions, legacy learning activity catalog, publish goals by default, maximum number of goals, adding instructional text, assigning learning activities, keep populating the dates, mandatory learning activities, update template, goal management access, change goal status, goal plan permissions, add a new state value, right? So these are different 20 areas of questions. So let's say we will quickly go through that. Okay. In case of any clarification required, we will definitely go to system, but if it is any generic one, we don't have to go there. So this question, we will go to first one. What is the primary purpose of the development goal plan in success factor? Okay. So it's a develop with the employees and manager, create, manager, track development goals aligned with their career aspirations. Okay. So already we have seen it, right? So you do not get confused. This is your career development worksheet, by the way, not a development plan, right? But if you go here in the career worksheet, as we have already seen, we have a development goals, right? So a career worksheet has a linkage with the career development goals. These are nothing but your typical success factor PMGM, where exactly very similar, the same framework they're using it. Okay, if you go here, then only you will be able to see your development goals of if you want to create a goal from scratch also, right? You can do that, right? Copy from a goal plan. So maybe usually you can copy from the previous goal plan or previous assignment goal plan, right? So this is my, let's say, improve my empathy skill. This is my goal, right? So there is a goal plan you can see here and high potential development. So let's say this is I will develop it. Okay. I'm a hippo, high potential development, So I will be choosing here that enhanced project planning skills, excellent banking operations. Let's say working for a bank. Okay. Then I will choose next. Okay. So this is actually, I can see, which I can always copy and I can utilize, make it as mine. Right? So this is my goals. Okay, I have already developed. Okay. So you can see this is how we can, for that, goal, actually, you can basically add this development goals, which is on track, which is important, right? So in this way, so this development plan. Now I have two development plans, work plans, which is linked to this, right? Development goal, right? So the question was here, if you see the question, what is the primary purpose of development goal plan? So basically, to help you, you're aligned with the career aspirations. So career aspirations and business needs. Okay. So career aspiration definitely your career works it. Okay. And this is a linkage with your goal plan, right? So maybe I can take a snapshot so that will be easy for you to also navigate through. Okay. How does it look like? So here we have development plan and this is attribute of development goals. And from here actually coming from the career worksheet, right? So what I will go and click here this entire thing. And I will be adding that to my Canva. I will be adding that to my Canva. See. So this is done. So this is what I understood. Now, where do you create a modified development goal plan template? So this is the manage templates one. It's very straightforward. We go to manage templates and we have seen that already. So I will, in the previous session also, I talked about it many times. Okay. So the manage templates and in that development goal, right? So let's see once again. Once again, let's see. Manage template. In the manage templates, where you go, here you go. You have to go to the development plan. And here actually, you can see there are two templates of mine, okay, which are already active. If you want to create a new, I can always come here and add a new template. Okay. So either it will be basic or whatever required. Basic development plan. English, UK, require, then okay, so what are the things we require based on that information? So this is the way you can do create a development plan and add to my instance. Okay. Suppose I want to write Spanish. Okay, I don't know Spanish kind of it. So Spanish is German language and all these things, right? You can always do that, but I do not want to do that now. So I will simply add this to my instance. Basic development plan. If you want to change the name, I can do that also. Okay, but it is a way. Actually, you can again define the entire process. So this is actually the PMGM. You must have seen this. Very similar the templates and very similar. Only thing is the template name is a development plan, and that is how it is. Okay, so it's on the managed template. So do not misdifferentiate. Do not misinterpret this. So I will be putting for that reason for your confidence level. I will just add this, right? Okay, so I'll just add it here. So this is the way we prepare for our exams. So what I will do, I will simply add here. How do you create and modify, right? So we have seen the manage templates and that will do anything. So I will just set here. Manage templates and then inside that, whatever you want to do, you can do that. So which fields must be defined in the development goal plan and enable goal creation? At minimum, the development goal must be defined in the template. The other information must be granted. Template must include the necessary field for goal creation from formula. So anyway, so for that, we have to see the minimum development goals must be defined. Okay. Basically, what they're saying in the template, right? So we have seen the template, right? So inside the template, what are the things are really needed, right? So that is what they are talking about. Okay? If I go here, let's say development plan, right? So what are the really needed here? So you can see this in different categories, development goals, right? It must be defaulted, okay? And already what are the fields are required, right? What are the fields are required? those things we have to fill up. Just start right, go and date. Okay. So all these things, not only yourself, and also if you record so okay, so my talk. So that is what actually we are talking about. We must define the template and allow permissions. Okay, so that is what just straightforward we're talking about. And what else they're talking about? Yeah, this is actually, I don't know whether it will take the same space or not. Let's see that. Development goal, yeah. So this is the goal plan and an end user and development goal plan section. Yeah, this already we have seen it, right? And we try to create a new development goal. Yeah, this is already we have seen, and how we also created also similar kind of goals, right? So this is also pretty much straightforward, and also the exercise if you want to do that. Okay, so this is a simulation exercise, and in this simulation, what you will be learning. So let's see that. So creating a development goal plan exercise. So what we have to do, so let's see what we will do. So we go to the goal, and we have to go. There are two types of goal you can see: performance goals and development goals. Right? So I have to go and create a your typical development goal. Right? So what I will do, I will simply go here, go and create a development goal like this, and under that page and identify. So it could be your career development or anything else, right? So you can choose and pick and choose. Right? So this is the way actually creating a development goals, right? And also it should be accountable and monitor. It should be able to monitor all these things on a regular basis, right? So that is what is really needed for us. So you can see in the current development plan, and this is something we are submitting, right? And you can see all these things details. Okay. So this is coming in, and I can see all these things. Anyway, this is how you can go and create a development goals and all from details from scratch. Then now let's go further. So here I can choose. So you can choose the competencies for administrator. So let's say I will choose this one, productivity, my competencies. I'm getting that quality of deliverables. So my another area, and simply I'll choose so these are the straightforward things, and so you can see that create a development goal, and we can go and create goals. How what are the competencies needed, what are the due date, how soon they will be completing, right? So all the details will be found here. Now you can see the happiness here. So find a class, business purpose, if you're able to find all this, it means to be happy, right? So it is always careers will be always fulfilling. It's not something boring and boredom like that, right? And if you enjoy something doing, definitely it will be very, on the long run you can sustain. Um, So in this way you can go and create your goals, typically in the system. So that is pretty much straightforward. Okay, so now with that note, we will be going to the next question. Let's say before we go to the next question, we would like to, I think this is already straightforward. We already talked about it a lot. Okay, so how do you make a custom field reporting? This is a repeating question, by the way, and we have to ensure that is in the XML and so this report definition and the field permissions we are already having. Where do we export a development plan? This is also provisioning. Report export development plan. Provisioning is a very straightforward question. How the start and end dates for development goes in the template? Instead of object plan start and object plan ended and that's maximum, right? And yeah, in the general settings, there's the start date and end date. Definitely, objective plan started and object plan ended. We can do that. What happens if you set the visibility field of the visibility in the development template, right? Download indicate whether a report is okay. Yeah. So basically it will tell you that whether a report is publicly or it is available. Right? So that is also possible to check the visibility in the development plan. Then we have how do you assign permission for user. This is a straightforward question. We use RPP and you can do that. Then which actions are supported by the utilizing a legacy learning activity? So legacy can import learning activities to non-completed goals and import custom learning activities. Hmm. This is pretty much straightforward. How do you ensure that all development will publish the required profile? Modify the background element of development in XML, set the default. Okay, default is configured in XML. It's okay. Background name, set the default visibility. Right. So that is what we're talking about. Maximum number of development environment roles. This is not fixed, but can be configured. Max goals attribute to the background Excel. And so this is no traffic required. So now, how do we populate started and ended? These are all elements, by the way, XML template related, so I'm not going to detail about it. So, pretty much. Which fields a mandatory catalog in learning activities, completed activity, assignee, activity, and completed fields. Okay. How do you update a development plan? Go to this is a repeating question provisioning, go to modify, and if it is required, you can go there and update it. What is the role of goal management access permissions? It's all about the goal. You will be able to see the goals and everything, right? So career development goal, your performance goals, that everything, right? This is also very safe to know. How to change the status of a development goal, right? So update the status of the field and users, update the status field in the template and eventually use the access permission. Okay. This is something you can look into. Development goal and how do you use it and how do you update it, how do you set up it, right? How do you? So everything is covered here, right? And yeah, this is pretty much straightforward. So what we see here that these are different sections, by the way. But what they're asking here is this question: what is the purpose of working permission section? Role-based. Okay, who can create and edit all this? This is very much straightforward, right? So it's not a very difficult question. And only thing is that if you answer what is there properly there. No statistical field that is fine. So I think these are very straightforward questions, mostly into RBPs and permissions and all. Hopefully, we'll be able to answer because they are not so difficult. So these are global permission permissions, admin status value, operate template, pre-populate dates, right? These are different areas of questions which you can think of, right? So I think with that note, we today able to cover 32 questions around. So pretty much good. And in the next sessions, we will be focusing on one topic, that is here actually. So this one also I will be marking as so what I will do, so I will summarize these things in this chart. So what are the areas of question? As usual, we have done it for the other one, right? So what I will do, I will be just adding it up. So there is a way actually where I can create an automatic mind map that I'm just looking at. This can do that. So here I have to add not like this, add AI. What I can do, summaries here. And here I can basically type it out. All this 12, I think it's a 12, right? Not 20, 20. I think. So all this 20, I can put it here if I possible. Let me check. I can do that. It will save some time. So let me go here. But yeah, so about 20 questions has been summarized in this table. And maybe we will be just mentioning what that this 20 questions summary. Okay, so these are 20 questions, and next time we'll be talking about third part. So what I will do, so here, enabling development goal plans, right? We are just co-piloting with perplexity, and we will check it out from where it is coming from. So stop sharing seven again, with some challenges. Yeah, so if I see here, so these are my questions which we have co-piloted. 20 questions, so we will have subtopic actually. And these are my answers, right? What I will do, column one. All right. 20, that point. Let's see. Okay, so these are the areas of questions. Development plan basics, template management, goal creation, all these things were there, right? So all these 20 questions were coming from this area. And from the dividing area, possible breakdown in node, right? Yeah, this is the way actually the question is actually, these are areas from where actually questions are coming up, right? So what I will do, I will put them in the mind map, and so that mind map will be creating this sub mind map for me. So what I will do, I will put it here. Let me put it here on this. So I will be implementing this. I will be using AI here, applying AI. And in the summary section, so I'm putting all these 20 areas. So let's see how it is generating this. Let's see how much whether it's able to create that matches or not. Yeah, so actually it is able to create it, and we have seen that development plan, these are the areas actually, okay? And the template management, three areas: question, permission and access. There are questions like this. Learning integrations, these are actually areas of the areas, learning management integration, assignment and learning. Okay. So this is the actually, I think we are pretty much good. And we will mark this as a green and to ensure this segment we have done. So we are done with 20 plus, well, I believe 20 plus 28 questions today that is all. And very similar questions we can expect in our exams also. So Tomorrow, what we will do in the next session, so we will go to the third part of it, that is configuring career workspace. It's very, very important. Do not miss this. And in the next session, next video, okay, if you're watching online, so we'll be having majority question from there, right? This is a career workspace, career path, and opportunity marketplace. Okay. So this is a thing, and I will be sending AI for all of you. Maybe you can check it out. And what you can do, maybe you can for fun, right? You can create some, you can use Copilot and any AI tools, okay? And I'll say that I'm preparing for certification exam of seven. Provide list of 40 questions, MCQs, with answers in above topics, subtopic. Right. Let's actually. So in this way, I will recommend to prepare very well. And by the way, you can also upload your latest implementation guide based on the release. Okay, we are preparing for current release, definitely current release guides you upload there, so that you will be getting all the answers which is relevant. So this is the smartest way to prepare for any of the exams, certification exams, or whatever exams you're preparing, interviews, right? We will be leveraging people who are using AI, they are going ahead, okay? And who are not using AI. So there is no question actually. So everybody has to go through, and otherwise we'll be lagging behind the kind of a fastest thing is happening, right? These things are happening, right? We have to understand. And so in this way, you'll be learning much, much better. And I ensure you try your best and leverage all the tools available in the market. And if you need any help, definitely I will help you. You just to choose your best. I use Perplexity because for me it is very easy to understand, easy to navigate, easy to. Okay. So this is the way actually you can see that 20 questions, and it will be giving me actually career worksheet related 20 questions it is given, right? Then it will be giving me for other questions also. What are the others to be generated? It is based on AI-based recommendations, okay, and job proximity, substitute visibility, accessibility, access, population. How is the gap analysis? What is the gap analysis, right? So it is actually your current versus expected competency, right? Aims by gap analysis. New role, or you had a new role, actually browse job roles, service roles. So these are different questions, career path related questions are there, right? So I'm not going to discuss this, is something we will discuss in the next session, right? And I think this is good. Okay. So in this way, we can see that there are 50 questions. Opportunity marketplace is also a new topic. So we have around 40 questions, and we will be seeing all this. By the way, we are also having a Kahoot paid platform. We will be leveraging that platform also to understand this. So it'll be fun. Okay. So thank you for joining in, and we will be sharing a Kahoot page also for this. Thank you.